Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra. If you are new here, my hair is up because guess what, I'm washing it after this video and this is the only way it would look presentable. But I'm here to talk about my bucket style bags. Now I think I have made a mistake with this style of bag, guys, and honestly I feel like I would have never known that this was a mistake unless I had them in my collection. So it's like a catch-22 in a sense, but let's get into it because I have them right behind me, right back there. Let's get into it. So the first one is this Brandon Blackwood one in this beautiful suede golden yellow color. I've worn it about twice. Then came this dress up your purse one. I have not worn at all, and as you guys remember in a recent video, I got these bag charms to see if it would make me pull for it. I have not, and I bought this in somewhere in 2022, so it's 3 years now. And lastly is this Brandon Blackwood one. This is the most recent one. I got this in, I believe, 2023 or 2024. I can't remember at the current moment. I'll put it down on the screen and hopefully I'm putting the names of all of these. This is the Corey bucket bag. I think this is the Kamal bucket bag if memory serves me correct. And I've worn this about a handful of times, almost 5. Why I say I feel like I've made a mistake is because I have no real desire to pull any of these bags. That's the real reality of the situation. I probably should have noticed it with this one because I pulled for it twice and I have never had the interest to do so since, but I only kept it because I love the color, and if I needed something like this, I don't have really anything in this golden yellow color. I don't. And I really love the suede. I really love the smell. It's intoxicating. I wish I kept back some of my bags inside the dust bag in the boxes from Brandon Blackwood, because every single time you do and you take them out, you get a really good leather smell, at least for my bags, okay? And this is one of them. The ones that I keep out all the time that's on display, I don't get that from them anymore. Probably get a little sniff when I come really close, but when I package them, you get something, okay? You get something. Why I didn't like this bag, let's talk about that. It's not because it's a mini bag. It's because of the design of the bag. First thing first, I stretched it out to the utmost part. So you may not be able to tell this, but inside you do have a drawstring. So you can minimize the opening or expand the opening. I put it all the way max so I can maximize as much as what I can put in here, okay? Secondly, this was my first bucket bag, so I had no idea of what I liked in a bag, and especially for a bucket bag, and the handle was fixed. So I was always moving this around to get to what I wanted to get inside. And also the interior is black, okay? I don't know if you can see that. It does have yellow trimmings, but at the end of the day it is black. I love the fact that it had feet. It does have a removable and adjustable crossbody strap, and that's about it. I honestly don't see myself pulling for this because it is cumbersome to deal with, and as a crossbody, probably as a top handle is not bad, but I don't see myself really wearing this top handle either. I like top handles more so like this, okay? I do. I'm more of a shoulder bag type of girl, 100%. I know that. And this I cannot shoulder at all. I mean, the crossbody strap, I can put it, but it's too long on my body frame. I'm short, I'm under 5 feet, and this is already a longer type of frame. This is more wide than long. Do you see the difference? Like, they're both mini bags, but if I had to choose of which one I want against my body frame, this looks more appealing than this, right? So I thought I learned from what the drawbacks from this bag. I thought I learned, and I was like, you know what? I know I want a removable strap. I know I'd want to wear it shoulder body. I know I would want to wear it as a shoulder bag, not shoulder body. And you know, let me get that. So in the dress up your purse one, it has all of that. I have 2 straps with this. I have a shoulder strap. Let me get them all out for you, 1 second. While I get that out for you, the drawstring tab is on out front, which I preferred because, as you guys know, this one is in the inside, and you just saw me do that. It is smooth, okay? There is no tug of war with this. It is smooth, okay? But as you can see, I have to hold one end of the bag to, you know, do that, right? Anyway, so let me get it all out. I have the, I don't even know what this was encompassing. That was one of the straps. One second while I get out all the stuffing. Okay, so I got out the straps. They're still in the packaging because, as I said, I have not worn this. The interior, as you can see, I learned my lesson from that one because I hated that the fact that the interior of this was black. I don't mind that it was a fabric, but I can't see my stuff. Like, it was hard for me to find my phone, even though it's a mini bag. Like, it shouldn't be this way. So I thought I made really good steps in this new bucket bag. Now, I love the design of bucket bags, and I think that's what's roping me in all the time. But I've had to say no to a lot of bucket bags because of these 3 bags. I did a bucket bag comparison for all these 3 already, and as you guys know, this does pack a punch. Okay, you can fit a good amount in here. I love, until this day, I love the feel of this leather. I know a lot of people have lots of things to say about Dress Up Your Purse. I have not bought any other bags from Dress Up Your Purse. I'm gonna be honest with you, mainly because I have not worn this one. So, and this was for me as an alternative of the Louis Vuitton Petite Noir. I feel like that's what it was for me. I knew I was never gonna wear that bag nor buy it. I knew I didn't like the monogram and everything, but I love the whole aesthetic and style of it. And I was like, ooh, this is gonna be it. And then I was like, you know what? Came later, I was like, perhaps I did like the monogram. Let me get some designer inspired, you know, accessories. And it still did not pick it up. So it was not, I think I was pretty much right on target about the Louis Vuitton. I should have been more on target with the Dress Up Your Purse, and probably about bucket bags as a whole. I possibly don't really like bucket bags for everyday practical use. Okay, so yeah, this is what it's looking like. You only have one slip pocket. It has a magnetic closure. My magnetic thing is protected because I have not used it. So there you go. And yeah, it is a wonderful sight to behold. Now I have 2 straps. One is adjustable to be a crossbody to shoulder bag. This one is a top handle strap. Okay, I really don't want to take them out because I actually did a video on this already, but at the end of the day, it does have the snap closures. I think most of Dress Up Your Purse adjusts that way, where it has a snap where you can toggle it back and forth between a shoulder bag and a crossbody. I knew I would never wear this crossbody. It would definitely be a shoulder bag. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this one is gonna be tough to see go, but I have to make a really logical decision about how I've been moving in my collection. I don't pull for it. I don't really want to pull for it. I thought there was one item, it was a linen suit that was like kind of in this orangey brownish scheme, not exactly, but I felt it would be a combination, right? I picked it up, put it on. No, I said nope, nope, no. I think I picked my Louis Vuitton Papillon instead. Papillon, however you say it, instead. So I'm just like, Deandra, things that you thought would wear with it, you're not wearing it. You're not wearing with other things. You keep it out on display so that you can see it, and you pick it up and you don't end up picking it up. Something else wins over it. Those are signs. Real major signs. Now let's go to this one. This one I really do like the aesthetic of. I think Brandon Blackwood does whites very, very well. I'm not going to lie, super well. However, this one I wore, as I said, I think the most out of all of these, about almost a handful of times, because I have worn it to work. I have worn it on like a shopping errand and so forth like that. I have done a little damage in this, and because I noticed I was gravitating towards it, I kept it out and I damaged it a little bit in this corner for my Dragon Diffusion bag. This is their oil slick leather, which I actually do like. I like the sheen on it a lot because it's not a full patent, but it gives you some luster, you know. Even though I would say this is a smooth leather, but since it's that oil slick leather, you have a little bit of crack and variation in it. It's not a completely cracked leather, but it's good. It's really, really good. I do like it. This is the one out of the three that will be really hard for me to let go, and I think the only reason why I will keep it a little bit longer is because it's the most recent purchase, and I don't have enough evidence to say I'm not gonna pull for it, because out of all of these I have worn this the most, right? So sorry for the noise outside, guys. I should have recorded earlier, but I was doing other stuff earlier, and when I want to record, everybody wants to be out. This drawstring is pretty smooth for it being, you know, oil slick leather. It's smooth. It has a little bit of tug at times, but it's smooth. Now when using it, I did find it to be slightly cumbersome if I closed it up. Okay, so if I left it like this and just put it on my shoulder and so forth and kept moving, I wouldn't have a problem. But to be honest, I like this scrunched up look, right? I like it to be all like this the whole entire time because it looks really good on. I did wear it with darker colors. I wore it with black, I wore it with blues, and I like that contrast. I don't know if you can tell, like even with my shearling white stuff, I like it to be with like darker stuff. I just love that contrast at times. So yeah, I did that. I don't know, it's because the oil slick leather, I don't have any transfer at all. So this is perfect for me in the summer. This is strictly a summer bag in general because of the color. I'm not wearing a color like this in winter. Perhaps I should change that. But yeah, I'm not really inclined to do that. It does also come with 2 straps, if I remember correctly. Yes, indeed. So it has this adjustable and removable crossbody strap, and this top handle, which functions as a shoulder carry for me, and I think that's why I pull this so much. So as you can see, it has the D-rings, and I guess I'm gonna model this for you, but yeah, this is 100% good to go. I just go on about my day. As you can see, I haven't pulled in the toggle at all, but if I were to, this is how it would look. Oh, isn't that so beautiful? See, this is why I always get drawn in. I'm not selling this. I can't. Lo and behold, I think I'm gonna sell those too, but I cannot. This looks too scrumptious. But yeah, once you put it over, it's not in the way. It's just perfect. It's on its own. It's a knockout, and I love it. Okay, even look at this. Ooh, this is like a brunch outfit. By the way, this is a romper. You can't tell because you don't see the other half. It's not much of the other half. It's a romper. Okay, but yes, this will be a good brunch outfit, or just like any day, you know, type of situation. And as I said, I've worn this to work. As you can see, you have a lot of room in this top handle here, and even when it was modeled that you can wear as a shoulder bag. Okay, I'm not really top handling this at all, and honestly, as I can tell, as I've said from others, this is too big for me to crossbody. I'm not crossbodying this at all. Okay, so I think I kind of made a mistake because I don't really pull for mini bucket bags. I think I should have went for bigger ones. Okay, bigger ones that I'm gonna go put over my shoulder anyway, that doesn't have a crossbody strap. I know I'm not gonna top handle these bags. I should have went to the big bucket bag styles, and I thought that would have been just too much for me. But D'Angela, you like bucket bag styles, but the mini ones are just not working for you. So you know what works for you. You always love a shoulder bag. Get that. So I think I will be selling these. I'm gonna try on my own. Let's see how well that works. I haven't really gotten the best of success selling things on my own. It takes a while, but I guess that's what happens when you do things on your own, doesn't it? But if not, I think I'm gonna be doing like a really good purge in my collection this year, because I have been navigating, as I've been saying, I probably sound like a broken record, I've been navigating in my collection pretty well for the past almost year and a half, close to 2 years, you know what I mean? And I kind of narrowed down what were mistakes in my collection, what I don't really pull for, and this is different from a bag that I bought for a particular purpose or occasion, and that occasion hasn't come up yet. That is different. If I bought it for a particular reason every day or whatever the case may be, and I'm not pulling for it, there's a reason. So yeah, I bought these for regular everyday events kind of things, and I have not. So that speaks volumes to me and my collection, especially since I've been working through my collection pretty well so far. So as I said, I'm thinking of doing a really good purge. There's certain things I'm gonna get rid of. I'm thinking of kind of just showing you. I don't think of doing like a vlog sale, just so you guys know what I'm getting rid of my collection. And if you just happen to be interested in them, you can go and venture to the places where I'm selling them. And honestly, if I don't see much traction because I want them out, because I have my eyes on other things, I'm gonna give them to the Real. I know I hate the Real. I hate how they categorize things. I hate your return back. I feel like you do get a bit more on selling it yourself, but guess what, you get less of a headache of doing it yourself. So guess what, it's a catch-22 in a sense, and right now I don't want to deal with it. So I'm giving it probably the end of the summer possibly, and if I don't see anything, I'm getting rid of it. Nope, I don't have any time for that. So yes, long story short, a little recap, I'm keeping this one. This is beauty. This is a beauty, and I foresee myself wearing this a bit more. I should have displayed this, but I'm so traumatized from it having that little situation here. I just put it away. I put it away because I'm just so scared, but I need to display this somewhere. Probably I'll display with my my Coach wine bottle holder. Yeah, just so I can see it, but it's also white. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, these two are definitely on the chopping block. I'm gonna give it away with the charms and all, because I don't have any time for this. I think I'm gonna take off the Coach cherries though, because I want that, unless the person gives me like a really good deal, you know, with everything all included. But yeah, I'm getting rid of it. I feel like there's other stuff in my future, and this is just not it, and this is definitely not it. And I'm pretty sure there's other yellow, golden yellow bags, whether suede or regular, and it has bits of both, that will stroke my fancy. And this is in really good condition. All the covers on the, what I call again, on the feet and everything, so just like, it's still stuff, still smells heavenly. And this did not come in a box, but the others did, so this will be sent with a box for sure. Perhaps I'll send it with the other Brandon Blackwood box. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. I know within the whole handbag community, we have learned some really good lessons about what we actually do like in our collection. Is one thing about what you're interested in and what attracts you, because bucket bags, especially mini ones, because I do have a mixture of bags in my collection, but I do like mini bags and I like mini bucket bags, but they don't work well for me at all. And I've tried even doing a simple outfit of just all black and wearing this, and I said no. It can't get more simpler than that. So yeah, I just wanted to say all of that. That is my mistake with bucket bags, and that's how I'm going to be navigating moving forward. In terms of the big bucket bags that I have on my radar, I'm thinking mulberry. I really do love their leather, and I think it would suit me very well, but I haven't really delved into it that much. I'm just going to see what catches my eye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, have a good one. Bye.